Hello, good people. Bamni Nijo here, the Slick Pastor, and today we'd like to talk about a very important topic, which is sexual and reproductive health rights. So the moment I've said this, some of you can we really safely watch this content? But this is a topic and this is an issue that we all need to be abreast with. This is something that we definitely need to know for our own benefit. So the sexual and reproductive health rights were explicitly discussed in the 1994 Cairo conference. And it is believed that the realization of these rights will lead to less unwanted pregnancies, reducing infections of HIV, and also regulating fertility. Do you know that also in our own constitution, in section 76, an accommodation is made for these sexual and reproductive health rights? This section also includes that every citizen and permanent resident of Zimbabwe has the right to have basic healthcare services, including reproductive healthcare services. It also includes that every person living with a chronic illness has the right to have access to basic healthcare services for the illness. Also, no person may be refused emergency medical treatment in any healthcare institution. The state must take reasonable legislative and other measures within the limits of the resources available to it to achieve the progressive realization of the rights set out in this section. But the next key question is, what are these sexual and reproductive health rights? These rights are: everyone has the right to access to the highest attainable standards of health and sexual reproductive health and safe motherhood. These rights include equal educational opportunities for girls to promote postponement of marriage and reduction of parity, access to quality care during pregnancy, access to quality care on the newborn baby, access to quality care after delivery, access to quality care post-abortion care. So some of the rights that I've mentioned, there are only but a few. You need to check out the Constitution, section 76, which explains everything in detail. But now that we know the importance of these sexual and reproductive health rights, the next thing to then find out is, what are some of the challenges that are faced in attaining sexual and reproductive health rights? Unequal power relations between sexual partners, harmful cultural practices, ignorance of the law, culture of silence on issues of sex and sexuality, lack of access to legal services, lack of information on health issues. These are only but a few of the challenges that hinder the attainment of sexual and reproductive health rights. So it is a challenge to both you and me, the person who is watching me right now, to make a very conscious and intentional decision and effort to equip yourself with the right knowledge so that we can begin to take the steps. So what is it that is necessary? What is it that we can do as individuals? What is it that is expected of service providers in the attainment of these rights? These are some of the things that we can do as individuals. Love, value, and respect for yourself. Demand quality health and legal services. Use the law to enforce your rights. Say no to harmful practices. Demand safe sex each time you have sex. And to the service providers, provide resources for the attainment of sexual and reproductive health rights. Provide quality legal services. Enforce the law. Disseminate information on sexual and reproductive health rights. Now we have seen the challenges that are faced. Now we know what these rights are, and now we know the steps that need to be taken. It's moment to take action. It's moment that we decide to equip ourselves with the information and also equip the next person, conscientize and educate the person next to you about these rights so that we can move towards a better society. So let's all go out there and make a change. This message has been brought to you by Wilsa.